I took the national airline of one of the least visited countries. So, what's inside Turkmenistan Airlines? It's empty, right? Well, it was an almost packed Boeing 777-300ER, an aircraft this big, with 343 seating that one of the world's most isolated countries managed to fill. But how? This is a country that requires every nationality to get a visa to enter, so zero spontaneous trips.
Are these people on the same flight? I guess I'm going on economy to see.
This flight to Ashgabat starts in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, one of the few countries that doesn't slap Turkmenistan back with a visa requirement. I did see some Turkmen tourists on the plane, but given how closed off the country is, there's no way these tourists are even remotely enough to fill the plane. As for Malays, I noticed that most of them were in one massive tour group, which is the most likely way to secure a tourist visa, and most of them were dressed in super conservative Muslim clothing. So this got me curious and asking co-pilot about why so many Muslim tourists would be interested in Central Asian country that's not exactly famous for Islam. And this led me to the answer deep down a rabbit hole. Basically, do you think you can get a flight from Asia to Europe, or in their case Jeddah, next to Islam's holiest city of Mecca, with the usual choice of Emirates, Qatar Airways or Turkish Airlines for say $300? Because Turkmenistan Airlines can, with layover in Ashgabat. Using their abundant natural gas and scarce wages, Turkmenistan may not care if you visit them, but they are seriously good at undercutting those famous Middle Eastern carriers for much cheaper flights across all these locations. No wonder tour companies in places like Malaysia promote routes with Turkmenistan Airlines in their pilgrimage packages, and they might as well give the tourists a quick stop in Ashgabat as well. Booking the flights yourself is completely doable online. Turkmenistan Airlines has their official website for non-Turkmen on the Turkish domain, and you can use it to search for flights and pay, which is charged in lira and completely legit, even if the confirmation email looks really basic. But I just showed my passport invitation letter and got my boarding pass.
Oh, I am so keeping this, the green print. See if I keep the bigger or the smaller one.
Why did they put me as a missus? This was the boarding pass for another Turkmenistan Airlines flight that I took, a domestic flight on a fully packed 737. But can you really be surprised when domestic flights apparently cost $10 for citizens? This 1 hour flight included a bottle of water and a nice sweet chocolate croissant. 10 out of 10 for the food, can't complain. Back to the international flight for food review. I got woken up 2 hours into the flight for chicken dinner before sunrise, served by Turkmen and Russian flight attendants who spoke fluent English. The portion is actually really big. Chicken and rice tasted really normal, nothing special, but there was this interesting green jelly sandwich. 7 out of 10 for this meal. Second meal, breakfast, was served containing a sandwich and orange juice made in Turkmenistan. Also 7 out of 10. Before long, we were landing in Ashgabat after a grueling 8-hour flight. And overall, I'd give this airline experience a 7 out of 10. Standard vibes for a traditional airline, but just don't expect Emirates or Qatar level comfort and service because of the price you pay. Now that I reviewed the business model of the world's most secretive airline, will you still take it? Let me know in the comments.